British TV has created some of the most iconic moments known to screen kind, which isn't a thing, but now it is.
Do you think these gonna pay my mortgage? I've got money!
I know you have.
Listen, Gemma.
I'm claustrophobic, Darren!
But what happens when these barriers are broken down and terrible, terrible TV shows are created? Well, I'm about to show you, because I have found one of the worst TV shows on BBC iPlayer I have ever witnessed. It's so bad, yet I cannot stop watching it, and today we're going to watch the first episode together, and I will break it down comprehensively, all my criticisms on why I think it is painfully shit. And this show is called Dubai Hustle. By reading the knowledge panel provided by Google, it says that Dubai Hustle is about a look into the lives of a group of 20-something real estate brokers from across the UK, Chris, Jess, Ellie and James, as they try to earn the big bucks and crush the competition among the sparking towers and burning sands of Dubai, with access to one of the busiest property agencies in the city. That's all I'm going to read, because that's all I need to read. You get the idea. Now, the reason I found this show was because I had some essays that were long overdue for university, and I could not sleep. I was so annoyed. I just decided to try and find the worst show I could possibly find, and there it was, beaming me in the face. This little ray of shit. I put it on, and honestly, since I put it on once, I have not stopped watching it. I am terrible for that. I have not stopped watching it. I'm up to season 3, series 3, whatever. I'm up to series 3, and I'm working my way through the show. However, the first time that I ever laid my eyes on this show, I knew I had to change my style of content just for this exception, this TV show. I cannot explain to you. Every time I watched it, I was just shouting things. I noticed there's things like the music, the fast shots, so I just decided I'm going to make a video on it. If we keep reading, then it says via IMDb that this show has earned a score of 3.8 out of 10, which is no surprise, and from Google users alone, this show has a 47% approval rating from users, which is less than half, obviously, but still quite terrible. The first episode date was the 23rd of May 2022, and is already on its 3rd series. Right, I believe we shall get started immediately. Are you ready? Are you ready? Even I'm not bloody ready. I absolutely loathe this show, but I'm in a love-hate relationship with it currently.
We're young, ambitious, and leaving our friends and family behind.
Do you notice instantly, right off the bat, what is all this fast-paced shithousery that I am seeing? I'm not even going to give you the pleasure of watching this in HD. I believe this works better in SD, because if you see the details, then your mind will just explode. I cannot bear it. This is the only quality I can get it in. I don't care, because no one should go... I mean, you can watch this if you want, because it would be hypocritical for me to say, you can't watch this, when I've literally sat and watched 3 series of it so far. I hope there's more, because I need to keep criticising. But just look, every shot is so fraudulent. Hair flips. What's with the hair flips? Nobody walks like that. Oh look, they're all going into work, guys. Sitting down in slow motion as you do.
£5,000 a month, that can probably get you quite a nice property on the Palm.
What is with the music? Why is there music relating to every occasion? I'm raising my voice, so you have to hear me. I'm on the phone, so you're gonna be near me.
So the commission is I take 5% plus VAT. That's standard.
So you're telling me that her whole job is walking through the corridors while just on the phone talking to someone? She can't sit down and do this. She has to walk through longingly. Oh wow, look at me, my job, I get to walk at my job. What do? You sit down all day tapping away. Well, that's part of your job, you're just not bloody showing it.
Any brokerage across Dubai.
So did you get that property I sent you over? I'm looking at some photos right.
Chris is the only bearable person in this show. In fact, the only reason I keep watching it is because he's still in it in Series 3, and I haven't watched the end of Series 3, so I don't know if he's going to be in it forever. But this guy, he's funny, and this is the first experience.
Now, it has got a full lake view, yes. We're going to need to move quick on this. The reason for that is it's one of my colleagues. He's actually got a contract out.
He's
on the
undercutting.
property right now.
He's undercutting.
Yeah, you want it now? Well, we need to make it happen.
He's snipping someone
Listen,
else's
I'll have
deal
another
off.
call
That's
with
what
you
he's
in an
doing.
hour to see how we're getting this check.
Proper lads.
And then from there, we'll take it forward. Cheers.
Put down the phone dramatically. Chris 27. No, we don't need an introduction to him. Let's go to the other people.
I've always had a passion for sales.
Everyone
I
here
absolutely love
has
it.
always had a
If you
passion
were to
for
cut me
sales,
open,
and they're all
you'd
British
just
up
see it
until
running
Series
through
3.
my blood. I absolutely love it.
He looks happy,
I've got
doesn't
to
he?
make
He looks
it
like a happy guy.
success. All right,
This
mate.
guy's shirt does not even fit him.
What's
He needs the
happening?
next size up.
Causing problems again.
Being a bit cheeky with this one, but trying
Go
to
on.
take over a deal. My buyer's just phoned me on this property saying, listen, I've viewed it, I want
Yeah.
to take it.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
I mean, there's a contract already signed on it. Essentially, you've got Cody involved.
Yeah.
He's got his client
Yeah.
as another buyer.
Yeah.
Ooh,
They've
what a
already
cheeky
signed
fellow.
on it.
Already done it.
Already
And you're
signed.
trying to.
Signed and checked.
Yeah, let's just repeat what's
Oh
already
my
been
God.
said.
But
No
I know
way.
my guy's a better buyer. It's only
He can't
commission
believe it.
based
He
out
can't
here.
believe
There's
it.
no
He
salary.
simply cannot
No-
believe it. He doesn't know what's going on. His only response to that was, yeah. Oh, and then he just repeated everything that he just said. Have a look. Spin round.
All right,
Friends
mate.
at work.
All right, what's happening? Causing problems again.
Being a bit
All right, what's happening? Causing problems again. Who speaks to anyone like that? Who speaks to anyone like that? Do you know anyone who speaks to anyone like that? All right, bit naughty, been causing problems. If somebody spoke to me like that in the workplace, they would be on my enemy list. They would be on my enemy list.
cheeky with this one, but trying
Go
to
on.
take over a deal. My buyer's just phoned
Yeah,
me on this property saying,
yeah,
listen, I've viewed it, I want
Yeah.
to take it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, there's a contract
Personally,
already
if that was
signed
me,
on
I
it.
would not be doing
Essentially,
that.
you've
I would
got
not
Cody
take it. I would not be happy.
He's
In
got
fact,
his
I would be
client
really, really
as another
angry.
buyer.
Yeah.
They've already signed on it.
Already done it.
Already
And you're
signed.
trying to.
Signed and
Yeah.
checked there.
Oh my God.
At least he knows how
But
his
I know
own
my
job
guy's a
works.
better buyer. It's only commission based out here. There's no salary, no deals, no dirham.
That
No deals, no Durham. I'm guessing that's probably the title of the episode. Let's just go forward a little bit. Oh, here's the confrontation. Look, I don't know what the producers are on, but why would they make it seem so unnatural? Why would you just stand in the middle of the workplace to stand face to face to have a confrontation? I do not get it. Ooh.
What's happening, mate?
I know
What?
you've
So they
got
just
a
walk
deal
straight into the
happening.
middle just to have this conversation. What's happening, mate? Oh, it's not like he doesn't already know. Why do they have to play up to the cameras? If this was a reality TV show, at least make it seem like it reality to some stretch. This does not seem... I'll tell you my thoughts on this by the end, but I'm guessing you're getting the main idea.
What's happening, mate?
I know that you've got a deal happening. I just wanted to be open and honest with you and just say, listen, I'm bringing a buyer to the party at this point.
What's the situation with your client? Are they?
He's hot to trot, mate.
So now he's making the offer.
You see, he doesn't seem so miffed or PO'd at the start of this, but look, gradually he's just like, I'm on camera, maybe I should be a bit angry about this, because my job, my salary's being threatened by this other person who I work with, my own colleague.
So where is he at with the check and the signed MOU? Have you got that from him yet?
I've got nothing. Aye, Cody's got the advantage right now.
Ooh, he's got
But
the
that's not gonna
advantage.
stop me. My guy's in Abu Dhabi, right?
Yeah.
So essentially there's nothing I can do to get him here.
Right.
But I'm going to, you know, for hell or high water, I'll get him here to get
Yeah,
this
of course,
signed.
yeah.
Listen, I know I'm the one taking a risk here, but at the end of the day, I'm getting paid.
I think you're a bit late. If you want to come in and try and jeopardise that, then it's your call. But I'm that close to having this deal done.
Get what you're saying, right? but it's not me jeopardising a deal because it's not a deal.
Oh, it's not a deal. It's not a deal. I'm not jeopardising the deal because it's not a deal. Well, it's also not a deal on your part. So how do you know that you're even going to get paid? Well, this guy is actually. You see this guy here? He's the director of everything. He tells people what to do, but he doesn't look very threatening. I feel like if I was in this workplace, it would be competitive, hostile to an extent. You know? Actually, let's watch this because I just want to see what's going on. In the standardist definition.
Contract signed, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, you may imagine playing PlayStation or anything or whatever.
Imagine playing PlayStation. Oh, Tom, you are so funny. Could you imagine playing PlayStation? Oh, could you imagine playing PlayStation in here? No, you can't because you don't own a property like this. You just sell them for other people and take money from it. That is your job. You might get rich doing that, and maybe one day, if you're really good at your job, you will be able to own a property like this for yourself. I will never own a property like this, unfortunately. Well, fortunately, because what the hell would you want with all this space? It's not even going to feel like a house. I don't get luxury properties, and when I say luxury properties, I'm using extreme quotation marks because it looks cool, it looks appealing, but what good are you gonna get out of this? You're just going to sell it on for money again. Why would you own this?
Exactly.
No, it's
Why would you want a car in your living room? Imagine watching ITV and they have those, you could win one of these cars and £30,000, and then you're just sat there with your car spinning right next to you and go, if I had this, I would probably put like some Vauxhall Corsa on it because I've spent all my money on this property, which I can't do anything with. I can't even afford to buy a new computer or a TV to put in this place because it was so expensive. That's all my money gone. Congratulations, my car spins in my front room.
lovely though.
Yeah, really nice. Can you show me how it works?
I can. Let's get it spinning.
Go on then.
So it's on.
Press the button
There we go.
and it spins really
Magic.
fucking slowly.
That's where the magic happens.
Magic?
Yeah, it's
You call
lovely.
that magic? I call that mechanics. It's spinning round on a tiny little turning plate in your front room. How do you get it in? How do you get it out? I hope that's a lift as well. But they never demonstrate that. It just spins. Imagine trying to go to work and you have to drive through your kitchen. Could you imagine? You say goodbye to your kids and wife and you just slowly drive past them after the car finally stops spinning.
It's pretty cool, eh?
It's not cool. It's ridiculous.
Life, but they'll have a massive shock when you realise how, like, we work 12-hour days, work Saturday.
It's an expensive lifestyle
That's why
as
a lot
well.
of people
Yeah.
go home, but everybody
Exactly.
has this expectation. They always come out, they're like that everywhere. And
100%.
in reality, they don't want to pick up the phone and start working.
Is this what they do after work? Hang on. Is this what they do after work? Oh, I love it in standard definition. It gives it a better edge.
Going in the pool.
They're going in the pool?
We're in the pool.
They're going in the pool? Are you? Are you really?
Exactly. Oh, shut up. Yes, you can.
They're really going into the pool, are they? Well, let's just have a
I am
look.
so happy it's finally the weekend, guys, and we can actually relax for a couple of days. Well, one day weekend.
Look at it, it's nice.
I know. We're so blessed.
Do they not have any friends outside of work? Do they have to constantly clump together? Because they just said they're going in the pool, they're going to celebrate the weekend, their one-day weekend, but they're just stood right next to each other, holding drinks, not even drinking them, on the beach.
Aren't we?
Yeah, I think we forget how lucky we are.
We're so lucky. We're so lucky we got to come to Dubai and do this painstaking, tedious job where we get no free time. We don't even get a salary unless we sell stuff for this big company, and we stand around on beaches, topless, holding drinks that we don't even drink, and wearing t-shirts that are too tight for us.
I used to commute into London 2 hours in, 2 hours back.
So what? So many people have to do that. So many people. You think commuting into work is the end of your life? I doubt it. I mean, it might not be the best, especially given the services, but Jesus Christ, it's better than risking everything you have ever worked for to go to a country to potentially have a luxurious lifestyle, as long as you're funding it by selling houses to rich people, by rich people.
And I've got a 15-minute commute, I've got a beach, sea. No, it's literally perfect.
Oh, he looks so happy. Look at him. Look at him. He's looking at him. This guy on the right is looking at the guy on the left. I believe his name's Archie on the left. He looks absolutely exhilarated by his new lifestyle, and definitely not like he's been held at gunpoint and forced to say this shit.
The only regret I do have is probably not coming here soon.
Yeah.
If only we could all get to Dubai, mate. I think we'd be living a lovely, 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 luxurious lifestyle. Oh, look at my hat. It definitely suits my outfit. And I'm definitely not getting sunburned.
I think people would come out here and think, oh, I can go and live this amazing life, but they'll have a massive shock when you realise how, like, we work 12-hour days, work Saturdays.
It's an expensive lifestyle as well.
Oh my God, spare me the pain. I cannot express how cringe-inducing this is. Watching this for the third time, because not only I watched this on my own, but I also watched it with my friend who said that he would have a KA on the turntable in his house.
Yeah.
This is the third time you're watching this.
They always come out, they're like that everywhere.
Who speaks like this to their friends? Does anyone speak like this to their friends? Okay, if anyone's ever worked as a broker in Dubai, please tell me. Comment below, I don't care. Probably no one's ever going to watch this. But would you stand here on a beach on your one-day weekend with your work colleagues, acting like you're the best friends in the whole wide world, holding drinks that no one is still drinking?
100%.
In reality, they don't want to.
They're all just there touching their hair and wearing tight shirts and thinking, oh, look at me with my big, slick haircut. Oh, I'm the hardest unit in all of Dubai.
Pick up the phone and start working.
The music. What's going on here? These guys, I don't know what the other guys, maybe it's Adam and Jake. They speak, they're apparently going to Dubai as best friends or whatever. They're portrayed as best friends, the closest pair, the closest duo in the company. They don't really speak to many other people, but they speak to each other in motivational quotes exclusively. And everything they say is so vague and mundane. It's like they're saying nothing at all. In fact, if they had their segments of the show with no dialogue, it would make no difference because they're not really saying anything at all.
First day in the office, new role, new environment.
And the way that they look at each other and just stare off into the distance does my head in to no end, because who actually does this? Are they vacant? Are they here? Are these cardboard cutouts?
So crazy. We said to each other, should we go to Dubai in a couple of years, see what it's like? And I turned around and said to you, why don't we do it in 6 months?
8 hours now.
Spare me the pain. Spare me the pain. Let's just cut forward a little bit. Oh, let's see how these people are getting on.
I'd rather go with to say, let's improve, let's get good at it together. So,
Cheers to Dubai, man.
Cheers to the future. Cheers to us.
Sure.
Are they not? Sure. Cheers to us. Sure. Cheers to us. Sure. Cheers to us. Sure. Happy birthday. Sure. Happy New Year. Sure. Merry Christmas. Sure. Would you like fries with that? Sure.
When you're new, because there's so many people and everyone's buzzing, like you want to work hard, do you know what I mean? So you've got a point to prove. So they should come in with that. I think with that attitude, that's how I was anyway when I come in.
I think it is important to make friends here, though.
People come and go, which is like really annoying. So you could build up a really good friendship with someone, and then literally like the next week they're gone.
Only the strong ones make it.
Only the strong ones make it. Please, why did I think of that? Oh my God. Can you hear that? That's me slapping my knee and my desk. Oh, by accident. Oh, only the strong ones make it. Oh, that is top. What, you know what? Get that sent to Ricky Gervais. Maybe he will say that in one of his live shows, and maybe that will be the biggest laugh that he gets. You know, long story short, I'm not gonna go on, but I will tell you what I think of this. I genuinely think that this is just an engineered advert portrayed as a reality show just to sell the idea of moving to Dubai, because people in this country are so rich and wealthy, and people traditionally don't think, oh, let's go to Dubai, let's get a job, let's start a new life in Dubai. But these people have probably, who's paying for this show? Who's commissioned this show? Because if the BBC commissioned this show and I can't get a show commissioned, what the hell is going on?